So here I am replacing everything. Now tuples. Tuples are like list only in Python. Okay, but there are some differences. Use tuples to present things that should not be changed. Okay, like in a list, we were able to modify the item value, right? Or add something. But in tuples, what happens? That should not be changed, such as days of the week or dates on a calendar, right?
Yes, sir.
Suppose today is 21st, 2nd of Jan 2025. So it's not going to be changed. It will be as it is. And date on a calendar or week, whatever. So in such scenario, you can use the tuples. Then when creating tuples, use with this braces like start and close bracket with elements separated by comma like this. Okay. So there will be start and close bracket, and there will be a one item inside it, and there will be a separator as comma. Okay, so this will be treated as a tuple. Clear?
Yes, sir. Clear.
So here we see I'm creating a tuple. T is a variable equal to 1 to 3. So let me print it. We will also check the type of it. To see what its data type is. We have printed this value 123. It looks like as a normal value, but its data type of this variable t is tuple. Okay, clear this?
Yes, sir. Clear, sir. It is tuple. Yeah.
Okay, and with the data type we will be able to identify. Otherwise it will be very difficult, because if you go with the result, it will print as a normal value. Then if you check the length of it, so let me check length. So length will be 3 because there are 3 items inside it. So here if you see, this is an integer value and you can create an object as well. So let me have this. Okay. While creating, use object type also. So here if you see, this is one and here one is the one type. So let me run this. So item is 2 and data type is tuple. Okay. So here is
Yes,
one
sir.
integer and here one is string value. Fine.
Yes, sir. Clear.
For extracting values from tuple, have to use indexing just like we did in the list and earlier one. So suppose if you want to print something, so let me print this. Okay. So this is the first index value which we have provided. So it is returning 1. So if you provide the second index value and run it, so it provided us the second item, right? So we can use the indexing concept here as well for extracting values from tuple. This is
Yes, sir.
clear.
Clear, sir. Clear.
Slicing also we can use. So let me give the here only. So slicing started from last, means from right side.
Reverse.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
There are some built-in methods inside it as well. So like index. So let me remove this. T is our variable dot index one. So on first index, what is the value is mm, x not in tuple. Okay. It didn't print it right. So it is printing 0 1 as at 0 index. Okay. And if you provide this one, it will print 1.
One.
Okay,
Yeah.
getting it. So here you have to provide the value. It will give you the index position, at what index position this values reside. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Then we discussed like let me remove this. Tuples are immutable, like that should not be changed. Okay. So if you see in our this tuple variable, two items are there, one numeric one and with the wording one. Now on the first position I want to enter it, or let me give a print option as well. So here we are getting a error like tuple object does not support item assignment. So it is clear to you now.
Yes, sir. It is immutable. Okay.
Okay, so once you declare the tuple, it cannot be modified. You can use a append function here. So let me do this. Append to, we are we are not able to append anything. Okay, tuple does not have, has no attribute append. Here they have removed now, so we cannot modify the tuple. Then come to sets. Maybe you have gone through this concept in mathematics in the 10th standard or 9th standard. So let me remove all. So sets are an unordered collection of unique elements. Okay.
Yes,
Have you
sir.
gone through this sets concept earlier? It is in mathematics.
No.
You have gone through. You have a in 10th standard there was maths or not?
Yes, sir. There is
Subject
math.
was there.
Mm.
So it
Yeah.
is
In
there. You are
and
not.
I think eight or nine.
Yeah. So what happens? Suppose here if you see I have a variable, inside it there are multiple values. Some are repeated like double five, six, okay, three. So what I am doing, I am converting this list into set and assigning this value to y, and we will print it. So see, here in the result we are getting only unique values, not the repeated values, right? Clear?
Yes, sir. Yeah. Yes.
Let me give you the
Duplicates
type
negative.
as well. So type as well as type of y, label to identify which data type it is. So first one is list X, second Y is the set, and this is the unique value from the repeated list item. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So in a set, if you want to add some value, let's say can add value to set by using add method. So add and 10. So 10 is not repeatable, and we will print a Y. So if you see here on the last one, the item 10 is extra added in the set. Okay, with the add method.
Yes, sir.
Now trying to add something which is already exists. So what will happen in such scenario? One is already there and I want to add one again. So what will happen? Any guesses?
Sir, actually, like the duplicates are not allowed now, so I think it will throw an error.
No. Okay, it will not throw error.
Okay,
Suppose
okay.
what will happen? This is a set. Okay, set will always hold a unique values, not duplicate. So one is already there. Suppose here, if I put one as well, so what will happen? It will remove one. It will keep the unique value as well. So where we are adding y, so here y is set, and in the set one is already exist, but we are trying to add one again. So it will keep only one value, unique one. Okay.
Got it.
Then boolean variables. So you heard about boolean data type?
Yes, sir. True and false mostly.
True and false, right? So boolean return value is true and false. Displays that are basically just the integer one. So somewhere you will find true will be represented as 1 and false will be represented as 0. Okay. So these are boolean data types. So let me x equal to true and x, it is printing true. Okay, so this is a true. And in case of comparison also, just check the type as well. Type here is bool. If you see, it represents the boolean data type bool. Okay, and you can also use the same thing for calculation. Let me assign this to this variable. Okay, comparison operator to output as boolean. So what we are checking here, x equal to x is greater than 2, then what it will return? False, because 1 is not greater than 2, right? If I make here as a smaller than, then it will return true. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay, comparison operator like let's say 2 is equal to, okay, so it will return true. You know about the single equal to and double equal to?
Yeah, sir. In Java, like we can say, like means the single equal to is mostly used to like to assign any value to that variable,
Correct.
and double equal to is mostly used to check that, like suppose the string one is exactly equal to the string two or not, like
Comparison.
the values are same or not.
Right, right. One equal to is used for assignment, and a double equal to is used for comparison. Okay.
Okay.
This is the tuple and set boolean. So we saw tuple data type, sets, and boolean. So in this, you have any doubt, any question?
No, sir. Oh,
I will give the exercise for the same as well. I'm pasting on chat. You can copy paste. Okay. So this
yes,
is
sir.
the fifth one: tuples, sets, and booleans. And exercise is employee department. So here scenario is like you are managing the employee record of a company and need to perform various operations on the employee data. Then write a Python program that allows you to perform following tasks. First one, create an employee record. Prompt the user to enter the employee name, ID and department. Add the employee record to a tuple. Okay. Then display all employee record. Print the name, ID and department of each employee in tuple. Third one, check if an employee exists. Prompt the user to enter an employee ID and check if the employee record exists in the tuple. Display a message indicating whether the employee exists or not. Fourth one, remove an employee record. Prompt the user to enter an employee ID and remove the corresponding employee record from the tuple. Display a message indicating whether employee records was successfully removed or not. Implement the above task in a program that continuously prompt the user for options until they choose to exist. Okay,
Yes, sir.
fine. So four assignment till now you can implement it. Okay. Sorry. So we'll go for next one, files.
So just a question. Hello.
Yeah, I'm asking. I'm
Uh,
listening.
yeah. So actually, you have mentioned in the last question, like implement the above task in the program that continuously prompts the user for option until they choose to
Correct.
exit. So for that, what we have to do? Like in Java, we
It's
uses
while
the switch case, no?
which case you can use while loop you can use, right?
While loop. Okay.
So logic will be same, only syntax will be different only. That's it. Okay. So now here files. So Python uses file object to interact with external files on your computer. Okay. So because this is Visual Studio and the other files which we have on our system, how we can interact with that? For that we use a file function. Okay. File object. This file object can be any sort of file you have on your computer, whether it could be audio file, text file, emails, Excel document, etc. Note, you will probably need to install certain libraries or modules to interact with those various files type. Okay. So because some of the file will be the easily accessible because their package will be by default installed, but some of the format is not supported. So in that case, we have to install the respective file and apply the same. Python has a built-in open function that allow us to open and play with the basic file types. Okay, so this concept is clear. So this,
So could you please repeat in short, like
see how
what will be the uses?
how to deal with files. Suppose you have a file in Word document or Excel or some music files, some video files. Okay, so how you can use those files with the program here. Okay, in
Oh,
a
now
simple
clear, sir.
topic.
Okay. Like we have any the local file like
Correct,
into the local storage, and then we can upload it into our program and use it.
correct.
Like
So I will create one file here. So it is on batch 31. Okay, I will keep that file here only, so it will be easily. I have created one file demo. So you can see here on the left side it is visible, right?
Yes, sir, demo.txt.
Yeah. So in this file I have not written anything. Let me write something. I have written something inside it, like Siddhesh is learning data science. Okay. Now we will look for some action on it. So here there is a open function. So my file is a variable, open is a function, and inside it I am given as demo.txt. Fine.
Yes, sir. Means open is a built-in function.
Yeah, built-in function.
Okay.
And inside it we just have to provide the file name along with its extension. Okay. Let me print. So here you can see this my file. Let me check the type also. So you will be able to find its data type. So its type, this is the print function which we have printed. So IO input output text IO wrapper. Name of the file is demo.txt. Mode is read mode, and this is the encoding type. And its type is IO dot text IO wrapper. Okay, so this is the type of my file. In this term, we are not able to read it clearly, right? Because we
Yes,
have
sir.
to make some other thing. Now there is one thing where you want to locate this file. So let me print. I did pwd. I think it is not available here. Okay, maybe we'll check on notepad. Jupyter note. So here we can see where this file resides. So uh, how you can do, because this file exists into the current folder, due to that we have not to provide its path where it is located, right?
Okay.
But if some file which is not in the same folder, then how we can do? Any idea, any guess? Hello.
Sir, what is the question, sir? Could you please repeat?
Okay, like here this demo.txt file exists on the same folder. So this is the folder where our program is test.py, and in the same folder demo.txt file is there. Okay,
Okay.
due to that we have directly provided here demo.txt inside the open function. Now there is a scenario to pick the file from any location on your computer. Simply pass in the entire file path. Okay, so this demo.txt file, if it is, I will keep this file and I will remove from here, so you will be able to identify this one. For now, let me close from here. Okay, now let me comment this one, and if I will run, so it thrown an error like file not found, correct? Because we have removed this file to other location. My
Yes,
screen
sir.
is visible. Okay,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It will be.
so I have moved this file to other location. So what I will do, let me provide this path. Now this is my path. Open E drive official data analytics demo.txt. Same file, different location. So what it is showing, like this is my print and this is my type. So type will be as it is. Print again we are not able to get it. So what it is saying, like we have to use a double slash here. It is in read mode. So because we have to read it like that, we will be not able to do anything. Okay, so we have to use double slash instead of a single one here. Till here these two concept is clear. If a file is in the existing folder, we can directly provide
Yes,
a
sir.
file name with the extension, and if file is on different location, we have to provide the path as it is. Okay,
Yes, sir.
now for reading a file, because here if we see, when we are just printing my file, we are not able to read the content inside it. Okay, so for that we have to use a read function. For reading a file, we can use read method or read function. My file dot read. Let me find this variable. Okay, now see the content which is inside the file we are able to see here, correct?
Yes, sir. It is visible.
So this is a file one. First, for a file we have to open the file, and the file have some content inside it. For that we have to use a read method. By this we will be able to read the content inside it. Till here everything clear?
Yes, sir. It is clear.
One more statement here. To try to read the same file again, then you will get result as blank because cursor reached at the end of a file. Okay, so let me run it first. So this is the A1 which we are assigning here, and let me assign this B and print it again here as a B. Okay, you are getting this concept.
Yes, sir.
Why? Because if you are trying to read the same file again, then you will get result as blank. So if you see here, it returned as blank
So it is
because the
blank. Mm.
cursor reached at the end of a file. Okay, clear?
Okay, sir.
So for if you want to do, then you have to close the file and reopen it. Then you will be able to read it again. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Let me remove this. Now can reset the cursor for using or by using seek function. So because in this scenario, once the file is read, we are not able to read it again, right? So if you want to do it, you have to use the seek person function. So what seek function will do, so after reading it, we are storing here. Let me do this seek function. So we are seek, this seek function will reset a cursor. So if you hover it, you will get the description as well. Change stream position. Okay. and
Yes,
after
sir.
that, if you will read it, you
Sequence.
will, yeah. So see now, we are able to get the same reading again and again. Okay,
Yes, sir. Means
so
it will just reset that, what we can say, the
cursor
cursor to the
position,
starting point.
correct, cursor
Okay.
position. Now let me move this file, or let me keep here only. I've moved the file here only, so we will be able to see. So see, this is learning data science. Okay, now let me give a new line and some other content like of the demanded technology in today's world. Okay, so I have written 3 lines inside it. Now if we read, it is giving as it is. This is 3 line, this is 3 line. So there is one concept seek we already know. Now there is a one function name as read lines and return a list of lines in a file. And instead of read, let me do a line. Okay, so there are two, one is read line and one is a read lines. Okay, now run it. So if you see, first one is our main string where we are reading whole line, and in a b variable we are just reading a line. So what it did, it read only a single line. Getting?
Okay, means it will just print the particular, like the only means the first line.
First line. If you want to read
Okay,
it again, so what you have to do? Wait, 1 2 3. Okay, we have reassigned it now, so we have to use C here and print like this. Yeah, why it is doing like, because it reached to the second line now, because we are reading, so we have to set it again, then it will. So this is the 3 line. Okay, means whole paper. This is the value of variable b, then blank, and variable value of variable c, blank. So if you read in this term, so it will keep one line as it is, like blank. Okay, you are getting a
yes,
difference.
yes, sir.
Now make it read lines. So here you will get whole line. So this is our value of variable a, this is the value of variable b, and this is the value of variable c. So if you see, there are 3 lines. He is also learning machine learning, one of the demanded technologies in today's world. Okay,
Yes, sir.
and if
Yes.
I, yes, ask me.
Yeah, means it will connect of what we can say, like convert it into the list.
Correct, number of
We
lines
can
will
say.
be the
Yeah.
list
Okay.
item. Okay, so there is a read line which will read a line one by one, and there is a read lines which will read all the lines and which will put all the lines with the item in a list. Okay, clear?
Yes, sir.
So this is a read line and lines. Then always it is a good option or a way, what, like we have to always close a file. So it is always good practice to close the file by using close method. So by that, your file which you have opened, it will get closed, because here we are using open method and here we are using close method. Clear?
Yes, sir. So what if we haven't used the close method? Is there any problem, or is there any
Yeah.
issue?
So what happens, because this is a small file, okay, so it will not make us more trouble. But if we have a file in many MBs or GBs, so for opening also it will take time, okay. And suppose you have read the file from first line to the 10,000th line, for example, and now again you are trying to reset the cursor to the 500 line number and trying to go through here and there. So due to that, because file is already open and you are trying to do such things, so it can make us some problem as well, because file is still open and you are trying to get something which is taking more time. So it's better to open and close, and again it can be reopened. Okay.
Got it.
A small file will not make us more problem, but big file will always make us some problem. So we saw the read method where we are reading a file. Okay. Now we will try to write something inside it. So let me remove something. So we are trying to write it. So writing anything into a file. By default, the open function will only allow us to read a file. Okay. If you use the open function only, so it will allow us to read a file. But if you want to write a file, means something to write inside a file, we need to pass a argument w to write into the file. Okay. So my file open. We have already this function demo.text, and I will show you write and write plus as well. Okay. My file close. So there is no a. So let me give for now this one. So it is writing. So what happens when it write now? So it will remove everything. Okay. Like overlapping kind of concept. Okay. Clear?
Okay, yeah, yes, sir. Means while using that W plus or W,
Yeah.
yeah, like okay,
So there are two W and W plus. So if you see here, in demo there was some value. Let's say I am just giving any dummy value and I will run this program again. So what it will do, it will automatically replace those values. Means it will replace it will override it. Okay, clear?
yes, sir, clear, clear.
So we are just opening it and with the write mode, and in the writing we have not provided anything, so it will by default take as a blank value.
Got it.
Opening a file with W means write, or W plus, it is also one kind of read and write both, truncates the original, meaning that anything that was in the original file is deleted. Okay, so similar we saw here, right? If you see something here, save it, save this one and run it and check this file again, so nothing is there, right? So it will be deleted. So that is the one concept here. Now if you want to write something into the file, so what you have to do, you have to use the write method. this is a new line. Okay, now if I run and so see that statement is written inside this. This is a new line, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Right function.
write function. For reading, we have used the read function. For writing, we have used the write function. So here, if you have written something and you want to display as well, so you have to read it. Okay. So my file dot seek. So you are setting a cursor to the start position. My file dot read. Now here we can use a and we can print a here. My file not readable. Line 13. Unsupported. Not readable. Okay, let me comment this one and read it. Why? Okay, because my file here now we are just opening with the write mode, not a read mode. Let me do plus and try to read it. Let me reset the cursor and read it. Okay, now it is clear. Okay, you are able to get the difference.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello. Yes, sir.
So earlier we were opening a file only with the write mode. Okay, due to that we were only able to write it, but we were not able to read this part. Okay, so what W plus it will allow us to read as well as write both. Okay,
Okay, got it, sir.
so
Double
first
plus.
we write into the file, then we are trying to read it. So reading it because it write till here, so it will start reading from the end of the line. So what we did, we first set the cursor to the start position with the seek method. After that we read it, stored into the a variable and printing it. At the end we are closing the file also. Clear now?
Yes, sir. Clear.
Now appending something in the file. Okay, so appending something into the file, passing the argument a. Okay, opens the file and put the pointer at the end. So anything written is appended. If you earlier we used the w, if we use a and write it, so it will append at the end. Like w plus a plus, let us read and write to a file. If the file does not exist, one will be created. Okay, getting this statement?
Yeah. Yeah, means, sir, by using a plus, we can also create a file.
It
Mm.
will recreate it if it is
Okay,
not exist.
okay,
Okay,
okay.
let me give you a test. Okay, see, test file on left side it is created
Yes, sir. Yes.
and it is also written this is a new file, right? So this is a example of W plus. A plus is for append. Okay, so I deleted that file. So we go till here. We give the whole new thing. Open demo.txt file in a append plus mode, and I'm writing my file dot write. This is a text being appended to the text and another line here. Okay. So in demo, if you see this line is already there. Now let me run this and check here. So see, this was the line which was already exist, and these two line we have added. Clear?
Yes,
Hello.
sir. Yes, sir. Clear, clear. It will append it after that line, no, like
Yeah.
yeah.
Append function, what usually do, it will append anything at the end of a line. Here if you see, there was the end. So what we did here, we used the slash n. Slash n, this statement will start from a new line. And
Next line, yes.
here also slash n. So this statement also will start from a new line. So clear?
Yes, sir. Clear.
Now we wrote it. We have to write means read it again. So here again we are using a seek function and we'll do the reading. Okay, so this is a new line, means five lines are there because earlier there were three and two more we have added here, right? So these five lines are displaying. Clear?
Yeah. So my question is like when we are running the program like two times, then it will again store that like the new lines again or what? Like after that.
No, see what happens now in this file there are five lines. Okay,
Okay.
so this file is stored with this five lines. So if you run it again, so five line is already there and these two more line will be added.
Yeah. Yeah. Got it. Got it.
Okay, so if I run it again, it will give me the seven lines. See here, 3, 3, 7, because five line was already there and two more line added. Clear?
Yes. Got it. Got it now.
And close function we already know. We can close the file. Then iterating through a file. So this one is also one of the good method. Iterating through a file. So what you can do, you can use a for statement here. For line, this is a temporary variable, so we are using open statement. So this open one will do like this. Okay, so in this file there are seven lines. So what I am doing, I am opening this file, storing its whole content into lines, means this will be treated as one variable. This is a function if you see after hovering it. Then one by one it will keep picking from this file and it will keep printing it. So let me comment the web part and also. So here if we are opening now, once this loop is ended, this file will auto close. Here is the line. There are seven lines. So this is a new line. This is text being appended to the next another line. So like that, it printed the seven lines which were there. Okay.
Sir, actually it is cleared, but what is that that for line? So that a line is an function or what? Or else
This
it
is
is a
temporary
variable.
variable. Let's say
Okay,
instead of
okay.
line, I am taking this. Okay. Just for understanding purpose we given. Even if we run, it will give us the same thing. You are getting?
Yeah, sir.
So this
Means
is
it's
just
a temporary
temporary
variable.
variable to hold
Yeah.
or pick some value for temporary purpose. Okay,
Yes, sir. Yeah.
clear now? So we covered the files concept here. So in this, you have any doubt, any question?
No, sir.
Sachin?
No, sir. No doubt.
No? Okay. So let me share assignment for this as well. So here I'm putting on chat. So this is the assignment for file. Something you can also Google search. There are some concepts which are not being covered like as a function. Okay. So in this file word counter, write a program that read a text file and counts the occurrence of each word in the file. The program should then display the word count for each word in alphabetical order. For example, if the content of the file are as follows: hello world, this is a sample text file, it contains multiple words, hello again. The program should display the following word count: A1, again 1, contain 1, file 1. Hello 2 is 1, it 1, multiple 1, sample 1, text 1, this 1, word world. Okay, getting it? Then write a
Okay.
program that reads a text file, counts the occurrence of each word, and display the word count in alphabetical order. Fine?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So we will stop here. If you have any doubt, any question, you can ask now and later also. Okay.
Sure, sir. Sure. No problem.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Have a good day.
You too. Bye.